like a sandwich.
Is Lucky around?
No, he was gone, long gone, before I rolled out of bed this morning.
Oh, really? Well, it's a half day at school, some kind of administrative thing. Oh, I was wondering, would you mind going by the sporting goods store for me later? I promised the kids at the Ward House that I'd pick up some new stuff for them for spring training. That old stuff is really falling apart.
No problem.
Okay. I can pick it up from you later at the club.
Okie dokie.
Oh, right, and tomorrow, I forgot to tell you.
Yeah.
Cora and I and some of the volunteers are taking all the kids from the Ward House to Rochester for a field trip.
Oh, yeah. To the Natural Dinosaur Museum or whatever
The
that is.
Rochester Museum and Science Center, and it's an overnighter.
Oh. Does that mean Lulu spends the night with me at the club?
Actually, I was planning on taking Lulu with me, and I thought Lucky would probably want to hang with you.
Oh, cool. No problem. That's
Okay.
cool. Yeah.
Good. Lucky, come on in here and take a look at this sandwich that your father is building.
No, thanks. I'm in a hurry.
Hey, cowboy, this is Father Figure speaking. Get your little butt in here and say hello to your mother. Hello.
Lucky, come on. Can't you even face us? What happened to you?
Mom, no, don't panic. You know, it's not as bad as it looks. I just, I fell off my skateboard.
Where was your helmet?
I took it off.
You know, the only way it works is if you're wearing it, and I thought you learned that lesson after that horrible go-kart accident.
At least I didn't have a concussion this time. Mom, I know it was very, very stupid. And I'm sorry, and it'll never happen again. Okay?
Okay, all right. What I wanted to ask you was whether or not you'd like to go along with your father to the sporting goods store. He's picking up some supplies for the Ward House kids for me.
Mom, I'm sorry. Thanks. I mean, I'd really like to go, but I'm meeting Sly and some other kids to study for a history test. I mean, if that's okay with you guys.
He's asking for permission to study history.
Come on, Dad, don't make this a big deal, you know. Stuff happens.
Yeah, well, that's real convenient, cowboy. Go do it, but you call here and check in later, and I mean it.
No problem. Well, I'm really sorry. Sorry. Come on.
That was no skateboard accident.
Why don't you call him on it?
Because, honey, obviously he is struggling with something. I've offered to listen, to help, so have you. But he's choosing to work it out on his own. I trust that he can do that.
Okay.
And also, when a 13-year-old boy plays his cards this close to the vest, my bet is there's a female involved.
Lucky, been thinking about you. How's your face?
Healing?
Good. So how did you explain the cuts and bruises to your folks?
Listen, you don't have to worry about it. I took care of it.
Oh, I'm not the one that needs to worry, but your secret is safe with me.
Listen, Damien, I'm gonna pay back every cent of the money that you paid those guys.
No, I told you that's not necessary. You can always count on me. Hey, we're pals, aren't we?
Huh. You going to Kelly's?
No, I've got somebody that I've got to meet, but better get on my way. You take care of yourself.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good. Looking for work. Sonny Corinthos told me to stop by here. Jason Porter, mate.
Hi, Jason. I'm Mike Corbin. What kind of work are you interested in?
Well, I have a driver's license. I can work any hours, and I like being outside. So how about parking cars?
Got yourself a job.
Just like that? I mean, you don't have to check with somebody, like the guy Luke who owns this place?
No, I'm the maitre d'. This guy Luke trusts me with those kinds of decisions.
Yes, he does. That's right. Luke Spencer.
Jason Quartermain.
Well, nice meeting you, Jason. The job's yours if you want it. Salary ain't much, but on a good night, you can make tips.
When can I start?
Manana. Welcome.
Thanks. See you later.
Take it easy.
This ain't gonna be easy.
I really got the feeling that he was kind of glad that we didn't seem to know who he was.
Yeah, me too. Well, that's the way we'll play it.
I guess so.
Well, if it ain't the first robin of springtime.
Hi.
What you got there, cutie pie?
Flyers for Justice campaign.
Well, you leave some here for sure.
I thought you'd never ask. How's Lucky? I haven't seen him around for a while.
He's fine. Marching to his own drummer, as always.
Following the family tradition.
Hi. Oh, are those the flyers?
Yeah.
They look
They
great.
do, don't they?
Yes. And so do you, by the way. How you feeling?
Well, mostly excellent. I'm still thinking about Stone all the time, though, but I'm letting myself learn to love the memories.
I'm sure you have a lot of good ones.
I do.
Oh, we'll talk later, okay?
Okay.
Mr. Spencer, we have about an hour's worth of phone calls.
I'm all yours, Mrs. Spencer. Mike, you know where I am if you need me.
Absolutely.
Here you go. I gotta go, so I'll see you later, okay?
All right, take it easy, Robin.
So let's see now. The best place to set up would be...
What's going on?
Excuse me. I was just about to ask the same thing. You don't plan on interviewing this sleazebag in here, do you?
Yes, Mr. Smith is a guest of mine today.
Well, you didn't mention him
Hey.
when I said it was okay for you to use Luke's.
You didn't ask me, but a deal's a deal, and I know you're an honest man. You wouldn't want me to announce over the air today that Luke's pulled today's Around Port Charles show at the last possible minute, would you?
I think you better do this as fast as possible.
I like your style. And I guarantee you that today, what I have to say will not be disappointing.
Good. This way, guys. I think we're going to be over here. Hello, I'm Veronica Bowles, and you're watching Around Port Charles. We're on location today in Luke's, a popular downtown night spot. And I'll be speaking with that high-profile, controversial mover and shaker, Damien Smith. Hello, Damien. Nice to have you.
Oh, it's very nice to be here, Veronica.
Now, Damien, you've suggested Luke's for this interview, but considering the enmity between you and Councilman Ward, what made you suggest a place in the heart of his district?
Well, you see, I've been working very hard to reclaim this district for the citizens who put their faith in a man who, well, quite frankly, didn't deserve it. Justice Ward has been presenting himself as the defender of the public good, but, well, from the headlines, we've started to see that facade is crumbling because he's showing up next to acknowledged crime lords.
You're referring to Sonny Corinthos, of course. For those of you who might not be aware, Councilman Ward represented Mr. Corinthos briefly after his arrest for charges stemming from the RICO statute.
Yeah, it's becoming clearer every day that Justice Ward is only out to serve himself and, well, a few questionable constituents that can meet his price.
Strong allegation.
No, it's a public record, and so far he's been able to deflect any heat by attacking me. Well, I'm not going to stand for it anymore. As a matter of fact, it is time that the people knew the truth about Justice Ward. I mean, intelligent people like
What the
yourself.
hell is this?
No, it's my fault, Luke. I let Miss Bowles put one over on
We have
me.
got to stop this.
My pleasure.
No, wait.
Justice Ward give exact answers to their questions. I want them to have the opportunity to weigh the evidence, come to their own conclusions before the recall election. I mean, what's at stake here is the credibility of a public figure.
What am I waiting for, Barbara?
Trust me, Luke, you will not be sorry. This is about to get very interesting.
Well, that's true. That's why I wanted to come on your show. I wanted the opportunity to put to rest any lingering doubts people might have about me or my past.
Which is a perfect lead-in for our next guest, Bobby Jones, Chief Surgical Nurse at General Hospital, and a former close friend of yours, has agreed to bring a different perspective to the discussion. Bobby, thanks for stopping by.
Oh, my great pleasure, Veronica.
She should have checked with us before she agreed to do this.
Baby, Bobby has not checked with me about anything since she was in diapers.
Of what they already know, that this man sitting next to me, this paragon of civic concern, is the same amoral, unscrupulous character who tried to make a killing by sticking a toxic waste incinerator right in the heart of the Charles Street community. The same man who did everything in his power to try and destroy the neighborhood and line his own pockets with his CS Emporium.
And I might add, bring scores of jobs to the local citizens.
Oh, come on, Damien, that thought never crossed your mind.
Oh, I see. So now, what, you're psychic as well as being self-righteous?
No, it's just that I know you, and I know you've never done anything except for your own personal gain.
Well, it's obvious that Mrs. Jones has an axe to grind. Unfortunately, she wants to grind it on my head. I really think that maybe we should get back to the subject at hand, which is the credibility of Justice Ward.
Okay, fine. Let's do that. Let's compare Ward House, a haven for sick, abandoned children, to a toxic waste incinerator. Let's compare the Charles Street Development Foundation with the CS Emporium.
Mary May was the driving force behind Ward House. And Justice Ward's grandfather, the infamous Edward Quatermain, funded the foundation.
Have you ever thought of running for public office,
You know,
Mr.
the
Smith?
idea is starting to appeal to me. Well, maybe when Justice Ward loses his recall election, I'll suggest myself as a possibility for that seat.
Well, you know something, Damien? I would really love it if you would run for political office, because then we could all just sit back and watch the media hack away at your background, starting with your convicted mob boss father, Frank Smith.
Bobby, since you're obviously on a mission to discredit me, I think that the viewers have a right to know about, well, we have a mutual background.
I never denied that we used to know each other.
Know each other? Oh, Bobby, don't be disingenuous. We were more than just friends. We were lovers until I called it off. You're now acting like a woman scorned. I would assume that you would be over this obsession.
You know, I would really love to see you get everything you deserve.
Now that you're supposedly, what, happily married?
Yes, because I am happily married.
Well, after I called it off, you did everything you could to discredit me, to ruin my career and reputation. And when that didn't work, what did you do? You tried to kill me. This is very disturbing.
My only regret is that I didn't succeed in killing you.